Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to this special holiday edition of Joe's Place. We're really happy you could join us tonight, and we want to wish you the best of the holiday season. And tonight we have a special Christmas show lined up for you, and we're sure you're going to enjoy it because it features all local talent. Starting off with the Little City Cloggers, and then we're going to introduce Bob Lamoth, who is going to give you some saxophone stylings. And then we have the famous Smiley Del Rossi and Joe Kupek, who are going to entertain with a banjo and guitar. And our featured performer tonight, the Nashville recording star, Susan Jane. So stay tuned because we're ready to roll with Joe's Place. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're happy to have with us a couple of old-timers who have been around for a long time on the banjo and guitar, and we're very happy to have them with us tonight. Smiley Del Rossi right here, and here is Joe Kupek. Fellas, welcome to the show, and you're going to do a few Christmas numbers for us.
The first one will be Jingle Bell.
Jingle Bells will be the first number. So, folks, let's present Smiley and Joe.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the saxophone stylings of Bob Lamoth. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Susan Jane and Bob Lamoth and Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Hello, Southbridge. Come on and join us with a little rocking around that Christmas tree. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. You're rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way. Take it away, Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's present Susan Jane and Hard Candy Christmas.
I'll dye my hair. Maybe I'll move somewhere. Maybe I'll get a car. Maybe I'll drive so far that I'll lose track. Me, I'll bounce right back. Maybe I'll sleep real late. Maybe I'll lose some weight. Maybe I'll clear my junk. Maybe I'll just get drunk on apple wine. Me, I'll be just fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. I'll be fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. Hey, maybe I'll learn to sew. Maybe I'll just lie low. Maybe I'll hit the bars. Maybe I'll count the stars until the dawn. Me, I will go on. Maybe I'll settle down. Maybe I'll just leave town. Maybe I'll have some fun. Maybe I'll meet someone and make him mine. Me, I'll be just fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. I'll be greeting cards have all been sent. Christmas rush is through, but I still have one wish to make, a special one for you. Merry Christmas, darling. We're apart, that's true, but I can dream, and in my dreams I'm Christmasing with you. Holidays are joyful, there's always something new, but every day's a holiday when I'm near to you. Oh, the lights on my tree, I wish you could see. I wish it every day. Arms on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas now. Happy New Year too. Just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. Love's on the fire, fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas now. Happy New Year too. Just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. I wish I were with you. Merry Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, to close out our Christmas show tonight, let's present Susan Jane in an original composition entitled Will You Remember Me?
Thank you, Joe. I want to thank everyone for having us here tonight, welcoming us into your home. Have a very happy holiday and a safe new year. Right now I'd like to do a song that was co-written by Mr. Denny Mack and myself. Hope you remember me. Spread your wings, my little girl. It's how things have to be. You'll have things to do. Lay
folks, thanks for dropping by Joe's Place tonight for this special Christmas program. We want to thank all of the entertainers who are with us tonight. We also want to thank the people who have been working behind the camera for us on Cable 11, the people who produce and direct and just do everything around here to make this show a possibility. So stand by as we roll the credits and we introduce you to the Cable 11 people. For the people from Cable 11,
The Southbridge High Pioneers opened up the 1997-1998 home season against the Oxford High Pirates. Everyone was hoping for the Pioneers to repeat their success of last year with another championship season. Leading the way would be Captain Nate Berthew. Southbridge was looking like the reigning champs, going into halftime leading Oxford 38-16, and the Pioneers continued to look like champs throughout the game. Sophomore Abel Carmona and junior Adam Travinsky led the way with a combined 41 points, nearly enough between the two to defeat Oxford. The Pioneers walloped the Pirates by a 21-point differential. The final score, Southbridge Pioneers 72, Oxford Pirates 51. Don't forget to watch Channel 11 to see upcoming games of Southbridge basketball with Joe Capillo. Also, the Pioneers defeated Natick in a tournament in Gardner by a final score of Southbridge 69, Natick 47.
Hi, I'm Mike with some basketball news. The Wells Junior High basketball teams are on a roll. Both boys and girls are undefeated. Last Wednesday, both teams defeated Oxford. This week, they play away at North Brookfield. During Christmas vacation week, the boys will play at home against Putnam on Monday, the 29th. This game will be played either at Southbridge High School or at Wells. The girls will be playing at Putnam on the same day. Go Greyhounds. The rest of the program will be a special Christmas presentation of TV News.
We'll now hear from the treble choir of Wells.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive our King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ. On fields and floods, on hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat, repeat the But rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day. To save us all from Satan's power, we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. Little Jericho's proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Take the halls and bells of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don me now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Join the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Harmony and merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell you our treasures, fa la 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 la. Silent night, holy night. All is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Hi, I'm Tony. Everybody knows the Christmas carol Silent Night. Here's how it came to be. The words of the beautiful carol Silent Night were written in 1818 by Father Joseph Moore, who was the assistant pastor of the Church of St. Nicholas in a small town of Oberdorf in the Australian Tyrol. Late one afternoon, just before Christmas, Joseph Moore was called out to bless a newborn baby. As he walked home through the snow, Father Moore was deeply impressed by the beauty of the starlit night. He thought of the tiny baby he had just visited. He wondered, was it on a night of such peace and stillness that the holy baby was born? When he reached his house, he put his feelings into words and wrote a poem. On the day before Christmas Eve, it was discovered that mice had eaten the organ bellows and put the church organ out of action. The organ builder lived in Zertal and could not get through the snow in time to repair the damage. What could be done about the music for the Christmas services? Father Moore thought of his poem and showed it to his friend Franz Gruber, the church choir master. Franz took the poem home and within an hour had written a simple tune. Everyone was delighted with it. And that Christmas Eve, it was sung by Franz, Joseph, and two women singers, with Joseph accompanying on his guitar. After Christmas, when the organ builder came to repair the organ, Franz Gruber played the song on the organ. The organ builder was enchanted with it and asked if he could write down the words and play the song at a church in Zillertal. Soon the beautiful carol was a favorite among the churchgoers of Zillertal. They called it the Song from Heaven. Gradually, the song made its way to Leipzig, where it was heard by the city's director of music, who included it in his concert played before the Queen of Saxony. The Queen requested that it should be played in the palace on Christmas Eve, 1832, so that their children could learn it. In 1840, Silent Night was published in Leipzig. It was called A Tyrolean Christmas Carol. Its popularity began to spread throughout Europe. Still, no one knew who had written the words and music. It was published again as a 4-part song with the author and composer unknown. Some people believed it had been written by Michael and Joseph Haydn. In 1854, the King of Prussia, Frederick William IV, heard the song performed by the entire choir of the Imperial Church in Berlin. Immediately, he declared the song was to be sung at all Christmas concerts in his country that Christmas. He ordered his musicians to find out who had composed such beautiful music. Sometime after this, Franz Gruber's son heard about the song and recognized it as his father's music. After 36 years, the carol was loved by millions of people, came back to the two men who had written it all. I'm Tony Damaris reporting for Teen Vid News.
Hi, I'm Megan with some Spanish traditions. In Spain, there are 3 important Christmas dates on the Christmas calendar. On December 24th, the streets are filled with carolers and musicians, and on that evening, the entire family, from grandparents to the smallest grandchild, gathers for the Christmas meal. Turkey is often the main course now, accompanied by the best wine saved for the occasion. Fruit in the traditional Christmas turons, a confection of toasted almonds, honey, sugar, and egg whites introduced by the Moors in the 14th century, are always served. During the entire month of December, the family gathers almost nightly around the nativity scene for prayers and Christmas carols. Christmas Day is Navidad, and on Epiphany, January 6th, the day of the 3 kings, presents are exchanged. On that eve, the children place their carefully shined shoes on the balconies or near the front door, hoping that they will be filled with toys and sweets by the kings. The children are warned that if they are not good, the Reyes Magos will leave only lumps of coal. In most Spanish towns, the leading citizens dressed in magnificent costumes as kings Melchior, Gaspar, and Balthazar ride fine horses through the streets, passing out sweets and small gifts to the children. Today, certain areas of our own country are being exposed to the Christmas traditions of several large nationality groups. Throughout the southwest of Southern California to Texas, the impact of Mexican life is constantly felt. Though Mexico, like other Latin countries in this hemisphere, looks to Spain as an ancestral mother, its original culture was Indian. From these two often contradictory influences have come their Christmas rituals. The celebration of Navidad in Mexico begins on December 16th with a series of fiestas. These colorful parties, or posadas, the Spanish word for inns, go on for 9 nights through Christmas Eve, Noche Buena. Invited guests parade to a house, each carrying a candle in a reenactment of Joseph and Mary looking for an inn. While a band plays in the street for dancing within the house, the youngsters break piñatas, which are hung from the ceiling, are hung in the patio. These vessels of clay or paper mache may take the shape of a burrow or a bird, and they are filled with candies, fruits, or small unbreakable gifts. Mexican Christmas festivities also culminate on January 6th, known throughout Latin America as the Feast of 3 Kings. On Mexico's Fiesta de los Santos Reyes, the children receive trinkets and toys and a ring-shaped cake. The Rosca de Reyes is traditionally served. The person who finds a tiny porcelain figure of the Christ baked within the cake is supposed to give a party on February 2nd, Candlemas Day, when the home's cliche or nativity scene is dismantled. In Florida and many large urban areas, particularly New York, Philadelphia, and Chicago, another Latin influence is being felt. It is there that hundreds of transplanted Puerto Ricans and Cubans are carrying on their Christmas traditions. To them, Navidad is a religious celebration which usually starts on December 7th, the eve of the feast of the Immaculate Conception. Nativity scenes, nacimientos, are set up and a tree is decorated. Many of the homes feature elaborate displays of colored lights. On Christmas Eve, Noche Buena, a supper is served before midnight mass, starring roast pig, black beans, white rice, salad, yucas, and then the almond sweets, turrons. December 25th is Navidad, when Monteria, a sort of pork stew, is enjoyed by Cubans. A spirit of party in an open house prevails between them and January 6th, Epiphany, the final day of the Christmas season. Then on Three Kings Day, primarily the children receive gifts, although many youngsters of Cuban and Puerto Rican parents now accept gifts from Santa Claus too.
Hi, Mrs. Rossioli. Teen Vid News went on the road this week, namely to Eastford Road School, to videotape their Christmas concert. This concert was performed by first graders and who will be singing Christmas Comes. Second is the class of Mrs. Krasinski, who will be Mrs. Quigley's first graders perform Listen to the Children. The concert concluded with a sing-along with the first graders, morning kindergartners, students, teachers, and guests who were singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Jingle Bells, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. It was a great concert. Now watch and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Eyes looking at me.
If I could find a way to start
The International Wrestling Federation is coming back to town. The wrestling show, which is sponsored by the Southbridge Police Association, will be held at the Southbridge High Gym on January 17, 1998. The show starts at 7 o'clock p.m. The tickets can be bought at the SHS Gym on the night of the show, or you can see Sergeant Norman Broder at the Southbridge Police Department from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Wrestling on that night will be Tony Atlas in one of the matches, and the other main event will feature Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We will have more information on this wrestling show on our next Team Vid News in 1998.
Stay tuned for the Wells Winter Concert, which was held last Wednesday at Wells. The show features the Wells Chorus and bands of all grades, including the Select Chorus and Treble Choir.
Teen Vid News will not be on TV next week due to the Christmas vacation. We hope to see you all on our next broadcast in 1998. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Happy Hanukkah.
Over and out.
See you later.
See ya!
Next year.
Good evening. As principal of Wells Junior High School, I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to our annual winter concert. A great deal of thanks and appreciation are offered to Mr. Kruzik, Mr. Kazarian, Ms. Costello from Southbridge High School, who have prepared our youngsters for a performance which I'm sure you'll enjoy. We're overwhelmed by your numbers and your presence here. Thank you. Thanks also to Mr. Montigny and the Wells teachers and staff who have volunteered to supervise behind the scenes this evening and prepare for this performance. Commendations also to the Southbridge Band and Choral Parents Association for your ongoing support of the students and the programs at Wells Junior High School and in Southbridge. On behalf of all of us at Wells, we wish you and yours a very healthful, peaceful, and joyous holiday season as we begin tonight's performance.
past few years, I've been disappointed with the conduct of the audience at times at this concert. There's been too much talking, I've heard. We don't hear it up here, but people have complained about noise. These kids have worked very hard. I think they deserve to be heard. If you want to talk, you may step outside and talk all you want. Okay, this is a short concert. You're not going to be here that long. Please don't get up in the middle of music. Wait till they're done. Okay? I think you really enjoyed it. If everyone's quiet, I don't want to hear any more complaints about how loud it is in the back of the auditorium. Okay? Enjoy the kids. They worked real hard. They deserve to be heard.
recording our music program. I can't believe how many of you are here tonight. This is amazing. We'd like to end with a very different arrangement of Auld Lang Syne, kind of end on mellow tones.
Should all the acquaintance be forgot,